What's up, y'all? Shuffle. Welcome to a cool game that we're showing off today called Gold Adventure Gold, developed by Can a Man. Very consistent naming. It's a really fun game though, and I'm excited to show it off because this is a genre I don't normally play. This is called a God Sim, where if you're not familiar with that, you'll see here in a minute, but if you are of a venerable age like myself, you may remember games like Black and White, and that's where this genre comes from. Currently, it's in early access. They had a patch last month. They're going to have a patch here in about a week, and then they're going to patch it a couple more times before 1.0, which they're aiming for in early 2026. So enough yapping, let's get into the game itself. I finished my last wave defense up to 10 days. That was rather challenging, pretty cool. And so we have a couple different things we can show in terms of modes, like wave defense and colony. I haven't played colony yet, so I might try the colony mode here. So in wave defense, your settlement spawns and there's a dungeon, and then you find like another dungeon. They're on the map, and you're supposed to send your adventurers into them and clean them out and stuff, but while they're on the map, every night they send waves of enemies at you, and you have to prepare for that while you're expanding the map outside and gathering resources. And it's got some pretty tough boss monsters. But in Colony, it's an endless expansion of your civilization. This mode dungeons will only spawn if waves are neglected. Send your adventurers on expeditions to prevent that. But beware, if they fall, you won't be able to recruit new ones so easily. In wave defense, I think they respawn, so I'm curious what happens in colony, so I guess we could check it out. Right now, there are 2 available god pets, which these are little units that help you with pretty much everything, and they're really good, especially when you're getting the base off the ground. There's a rock monkey, and then there's the Sphinx, and I don't think they have any difference besides just what they look like. I might be wrong, and we don't know what this third one is yet, but it is coming soon, and I don't know why it's on easy. I was playing on medium. Okay, thank you. Then we pick our pet and get into it. I played the Sphinx last time, so I'm gonna play the rock monkey this time. Colony mode, you have to regularly kill monsters, otherwise they'll attack in deadly waves. Cool, I'm down with that. So you have your day timer, and then you have this other timer showing day, night, and all that. And your whole list of people is up here. It's going to get really big over time. There are a lot of tabs up here, but the only one that's like super important is the perk one, the first one. So roads, obviously, go to your castle, go to your god beast, go to your god beast room. This one's important. We don't have the list here yet, but the God Beast will get behaviors over time, and you use the items to reinforce the behaviors, or you can spray it to make it not do that thing. So you can actually tailor it to just be a combatant, or make it a thing that builds, or just let it do everything. Alright, so let's take a look at our first perks. I'm going to move my camera here. The map's down there, but who needs the map, right? I guess I could be like right here. Or here. There you go. Alright, so you get the map, and then you have your whole wheel of stuff over here, where you have your ability to recruit. We don't have any buildings yet, and then you have the buildings themselves. We're starting off with the forge, the inn, and the market. All 3 of these are incredibly important, especially the forge. And so we're up here just choosing perks right now. So for the first few, usually you get units that you can make, and those are going to be the backbone of what you're doing. Later on, you get different things like spells and just passives and all that, but you can always get units too, and it's good to have a variety. So we can do zombies. I haven't really done much with zombies yet. I've used a lot of spearmen. I've used a lot of angels. The angels and healers are really good, but we'll just use the zombos. We can get angels again. We can get the Rangers Guild or the Mage Tower. I think we'll go with the Rangers. Yeah, just tanks and archers. Classic, right? Alright, then we can make ornate walls, which I don't think are like actual walls type of thing. Automatically divine the locations of sub goals once per day. Okay, that sounds really good. So sub goals on your missions to help you just get stuff like resources quicker. Although I really want to get the Gobos. The Gobos like my favorite unit right now. It's just a little goblin rogue that just runs around and stabs stuff. And they're like really quick and kind of glass cannony. And they're just cute as hell. I love goblins. But we can also do this. Let's try this. We'll see more units, don't worry. Yeah, and all the names and stuff are randomized, so awesome stuff. And when you start off, usually it shows you where a dungeon's at. So in this case, the dungeon's here. And with the dungeon, you can set adventurers to go explore it. And as you explore it, you unlock expeditions. And one person can end up exploring it repeatedly, but when you get to the expeditions, it'll show you like a boss name. And you can send a party in there to go tackle a boss. You know, a party of 4. And what's even cooler is down here in this little section afterwards, it's like a chat box that shows you how they're doing. But these borders right here, you can push them out over time by destroying border checkpoints. And the map just keeps going. So I'm wondering what's going to happen in the colony version, because it may get pretty big. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe the checkpoints here. Let's get started with building here. The market you really just need to have down immediately. And as you save up money, you should try and build more, because the market's like a huge source of income. And the cool part about this game is, you know, you keep recruiting adventurers and building facilities for them. When you give them missions or quests or whatever, when they go and do those, you set the price to make them more excited to go do it. So if you don't have anyone trying to do your quest, then add more money. When they go and complete the quest, even though you put up all the money to do it because it comes out of your savings, they get taxed on it, so you get some of it back, and then they come back with whatever money they got from doing it. They get XP, and then they spend their money in the market. They buy stuff, items, weapons, armor, stuff like that. And that's just, you know, one of the first couple things. There are inns that you can make, which you can set rules for making parties. And all that makes extra money. The game is very upfront. It even says it in the description about getting a lot of gold. And you're really going to be fighting for gold a lot. But once you get the gold, you know, you can do some crazy stuff. Like you can just pump out a ton of units and all that. So, the forge is an incredibly important building. Show you why later. Well, you know, it makes gear. I don't have to show you why, but essentially it just makes gear for all your other groups. We'll put them all together, make a little space. And I have enough for one inn. Perfect. Actually, I don't necessarily need the inn right now, but I'm going to do it anyway. Put the inn on the water. There you go. Alright, let's go. As your castle grows, you get more builders, which is nice. And here they go. I like the kind of 2.5D style where you have the kind of flat PNG characters that are, you know, definitely animated. But then everything else is like 3-dimensional. I don't know why. I've been enjoying that a lot lately. Here's our god beast. It's sitting here building as well. Destroy the border checkpoint. That means someone found it, right? Yeah, it's up there. Alright, so these things, farms, they will spawn randomly as your town gets bigger. They also make money. You cannot build these naturally, and I don't think you can rebuild them either if they get destroyed. They have to, like, come back on their own. Which means you really need to protect these as best you can. And considering our first one's right in line with the dungeon, that's kind of unfortunate. But we'll see how bad the waves are. Alright. Got one of each of these. Wait till everyone's here. And you can also upgrade all the buildings. You have to upgrade them individually. So it shows you how much it's making, shows you who's inside, if there are people inside, and then you can see all the stuff you can buy. And a lot of these level 1 perks, you get them for every single market that you build. So ideally, building multiple copies of buildings is the way to go. It even becomes more apparent with recruiting buildings because you only get, for instance, one slot, as you can see here. Every morning instead of... Oh, I want to see the rest of that, but... I guess you don't buy your recruits here. In the Wave Defense you do. And so we get a new one each morning, but the units are all cool so far, and I really like the art style. It's very cute. The Goblin's my favorite, obviously. But yeah, and it tells you what they do. Essentially, I haven't seen a bad one yet in terms of like a unit. They're all useful in different ways. The Beast Huntress is a new one, I believe. So if I can, I'll try and get one of those. Or hopefully I luck into one. So it's going to recruit someone. And here's this. There are only the shield guys here. But this is so cute, right? You see what I'm talking about with the art? You got the shield guy, just giant shield. All it does is just tank stuff. And then it's covered in cats. So sometimes cats adopt a poor undead and make him appreciate the living. Strong tank can eat corpses to become stronger. Small chance of surviving death as a head. Which can be revived at a seamstress shop. I have not had one of these yet. Likes defending and is shy, just like our ranger. So they connect, and they can connect up to the forge here as well. Now, I'm not quite sure if you have to build one forge per building right now. That would be very expensive because of how it works. Like, there's a lot of upgrades to get. But I guess if it does work that way, then it's worth building a lot. But I think you can just build one and like one forge and surround it. I think. I hope. If I'm wrong, that's totally fine though. The inn, so you can see here what it makes. It hasn't made anything yet. And this is how you set parties. You can tell them the minimum level up to 30 and how big the party can be from 2 to 10. You don't really need this too much early, but later in the game when you have, you know, like 20, 30, 40 dudes running around, you should start making parties. All right, what do we got? We have a border checkpoint there, and we have a checkpoint up here. So each one of these we bust open. Oh, here's the third one. It's going to expand the map. And this one's like right here with everyone else. So let's just do this. When you right click it, you can tell them to fear it, a fear quest. So basically, don't go near this. It's scary. It'll kill you. They also run away from stuff too strong for them naturally, or for them, which is nice. You can tell them to defend it. This is how you defend the town during invasions. Explore, they'll just walk over to what it is. If it's a dungeon, they'll go into it and look around. And then attack if you need to kill something specifically. Base money is 100 here. Man, you can see all your stats here, how many people can do it, the attractiveness, how likely people are to do it, and then you can set the levels. But at the start of the game, all these 100 gold quests work fine. Blows up, and then they're enemies, and everyone's like, oh my god! Nice, got a chest, there's a crit. This is what makes it a little challenging. You can't directly interact with these. Like, I can't click it and, you know, help them blow it up or whatever. But you can get upgrades called Burning Gaze and I think Healing Gaze, where if the camera is just focused on it, it'll start burning and taking damage. Or if your camera is looking at any heroes, they start healing. And the closer you zoom in, the more amplified it becomes. Yeah, so that was that first one. You see we got some money back. And these border checkpoints, they're worth good XP early. Your God Beast will take care of a lot of it early. But the God Beast doesn't hold up too well later. Like, it's always good. But later on, you definitely want your adventurers to do stuff. And we got one of our missions done. We have one to get rid of the Blob Master. Haven't found it. Get rid of a border checkpoint, get some money and or perks. Alright. When you're under 500 gold, collect bonus gold. That's pretty cool. Dungeons have a chance at treasure rooms, also really good, and turns the blood of dying creatures into gold. I have never used this one. I'm not sure what the radius and stuff is, but I'm under 500 gold, so I'm gonna grab this. If you're ever like really low, it helps you catch back up. Yeah, once your adventurers kill stuff, they go back to town, they look for stuff and all that. Go back to town, sell it, buy gear. At set, you know? Yeah, the inn upgrades are pretty massive. Or not in the market ones. No, we're getting overwhelmed. Kill them. Kill them. Sometimes you don't have to set a quest to kill stuff. They'll just do it if like they get attacked or if they're nearby. But everything else, like defend, well, maybe not defend. Like if they're standing there, they'll do it. But you know, getting explore and specific defending and all that, that takes some effort. Like quests, rather. Got a little bit of money, so we can do some upgrading now. And some of the basic upgrades are just very good and important, you know? Get 1 extra recruitment cap on this building. And every time you make a copy of the building, these perks are things you have to buy again. However, each building that you make increases the cap by 1. So every building is essentially worth 2 slots with the upgrade. So we'll get 2 here. I'll build another crypt later. We'll get 2 there. And we have more and more people. So once you build, you know, 4 or 5 of each building, you actually have a pretty sizable amount of people. Especially if it's connected to a forge, which should be just really good. Alright. We only have 1 shield guy. I'm going to hit the upgrade, and I'm going to get another shield guy. Eventually. This is recruit 1 of 3. Interesting. And we'll do the same thing with the Rangers Guild. You get poison arrows. Ooh. Gives them more damage. The Rangers are pretty good, from what I noticed. But also, I like the shield guys. This little aura right here, I think, is just pure damage. So when it just stands there in the middle of a wave, just, you know, killing everything with a little death poison aura, it's really good. So, you know, if at some point I get offered the angels again, I'm going to take them because the angels come with a healer. And I think the zombies with the healer should be, like, really good. I think. I mean, it's a healer, right? It should be fantastic. Yeah. I don't have any... Let's send another explore quest here. I don't really have anything else right now. Wait, is this the last... Okay. There's a little boss down here, or mini boss. This is one of my goals. But it's level 15, which isn't that necessarily difficult. You know, you can take it a lot earlier than you would think. Like right now I have a level 6 and a level 9 for those two. So I could try this and see what happens. And then if I want to make it a little more attractive, I could add money. But let's just see how they do right now. Maybe I shouldn't. We'll try it tomorrow. I'm a little scared. I mean, quite TBH. Because I don't necessarily know exactly how these respawn mechanics are going to work here. So I don't want to send anyone in there and die haphazardly. One thing I do wish is that the game had like 3 times speed. Just for some of these parts, but... You know, when you get a lot of things active, maybe 3 times speed's too much anyway. Okay, you can see what they're doing in there. Come back, get some items. Exploring it should knock down this meter right here, which is how strong the monsters are when they come out at night. So you want to just keep doing that, like keep assaulting it till it gets chipped down. And now we're going to put a defense here for like 3 hours. And I'll add an extra 100. So I want everyone here if I can. I'm not sure what the monsters are gonna be like. Maybe they don't come out if I did a good enough defensive job. It's like, it's coming up right there. Next wave power 16. What's your power? Lucy, 36. Are they not coming? Explore again. Okay. Maybe they only come out when the thing gets full, so you have to keep assaulting it. That'd be interesting. Alright. So we're recruiting some peeps. I don't know how to get the bonus over this one, though. I build like a road. Get a regular ass road. And just boop. There you go, see? Oh, hey. Who is that? Oh, God. They did show up. It is when it gets full. Okay. Please come here now. Although, he's kind of handling it, right? See that ore, though? Look at this. Oh, and he heals by eating corpses. This is such a good unit, dude. Tonk, 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 tonk. Okay. You know what? I'm canceling. Shoot. I forgot to lower the time on this. I'm gonna put 1 hour. Just so they're done and gone, like, really quickly. Alright. Oh, we got a perk, too. I think you get one per day. Get the gobos. Get a spell. I don't have any mana users, I think. But this explode on death thing is actually pretty helpful, like, later. I think the best one is, like, the explode death based on max HP. Because everyone just got HP, you know? Whereas this is, you have to have mana. Get the gobos. Let me get my gobos, dang it. Gobbo hideout. Okay, just can't build it there. Feels badman. Okay. Build it here. And then, I'm not quite sure what the rules are for connecting buildings yet. So just do the best I can. Alright. Now I gotta start putting explore quests, like, out here. So just little cheapy 100 ones should be good enough. This thing leveled up. Is that what I just saw? Yeah, it's 19. Okay, I gotta kill it soon. You know, I'm probably strong enough to do it. Maybe not now. I need to get, like, extra people. That's right, I can upgrade the castle, too. I forgot. I need to. Okay, just walk over there. Level up. Do the quest. Yay! We're done. Fluff cats. Yeah, I like to only have a few people in a party early. Yeah, these things are leveling. The level 36 power. I'm gonna go for it. 75. Alright. Get in there! This party does not look... Oh wait, no, it's 11. Okay, I was like 9, 1, and 1? No! Alright, see how they do. We'll do this here for 100. Okay, you guys should not be here first. Nice. Killing them from range? Range OP? Gleba over there soloing, getting their own XP apparently. Okay, that was chill. I didn't realize it would just sit there. I was kind of scared. Is it worth leaving? Alright. Got that done. Let's see. Fail in 24 hours. I think I should have failed this. Spend 2,100 gold. Okay. Bada bum. Oh, I haven't seen the bank before. I don't know if I unlocked this. Trading company can be pretty good for your like second, third, fourth market. Late game. Gives you additional tax collector and allows adventurers to invest their gold. That sounds great. I'm gonna try this because I haven't done it. Closet. Then 2,100 gold. Should be easy to do right here. Make a bank. I don't think the rain matters too much. What's down here though? Enemies? Get that too. And then we'll set explore. Later on, you need to add money to these. Like, they need to be 200, 300 gold, but that's not usually till a bit later. Just have them explore and do stuff around here. Go out here and just find the edge of reality. God, that's far. The thing is, too, if I send someone out there, they may end up getting themselves killed. We'll see. No, it's here. Ooh, it's this. Nice. Alright, still there, getting some muns off this. Let's then explore in here. Well, I like 50. Nice. Oh, and then the rat. Okay, the sewers. I think the sewers just spawn naturally over time. Like, the bigger the town gets, the more sewer grates you get, and rats come out of these. And the rats are really annoying. Because they'll just pop up somewhere and start attacking a building. So, you have to have something ready for that. Okay, what's here? The snail. What do we got up here? Oh, the border checkpoint. Ooh, found a chest. Nice, good job. When this thing hits level 15, it changes. I think it's 15. Yep, there are the rats. The rat swarm is imminent. See, I could have set a quest to kill this. I might anyway. Boom. Did I fail this yet or no? Oh, I see. I have like 400 gold right now. I gotta spend 50 gold. Alright, I can do that. 1 sec. Where's my gobbo hideout? Gobbos? They're up here. Let's get an extra person. Boom. I spent 500. Or 2,000. Perk point. Library. I'm getting more buildings than I did before. Which is pretty cool. I haven't seen some of these, like library. Learn spells? Ooh. This one's pretty good too. Like, it's good for mid-late game. Yeah, when they have a chance of dying, they survive. And doesn't say it has like a cooldown or anything. This is when they die, they explode and deal damage to the gold they have. This can be good and bad. Like sometimes they don't hold a lot, but sometimes they have a ton. They just... We'll try the library because I want to see what they do with spells. Skipping forward a bit just for the sake of brevity in time, but we're only on day 4. And already a lot's been happening. You know, we have 2 dungeons open. Now I'm getting attacked pretty consistently, even if I'm trying to keep this repelled. And things are getting tough. We're doing dungeon excursions too, so not just the upper levels, but the depths. There's some enemies, and you can see this system here. So it talks about who's in there, what's happening, get multiple expeditions you can do. So you can just keep chipping away at this and getting stuff. As for buildings, we got a couple more classes unlocked. That's why I've been trying to show this part off now. We have Muladins from a monastery. So they're just paladins, but they're cows. They're cute. And I've been getting kind of whooped here by the dungeon waves. So we're trying to make a little bit of money back, but we have our Muladins. Even though they're underground. But yeah. So they're just paladins, run around, beat stuff. You can get dark versions of them. You can get them heretic swords, which are cool. Again, the forge. What's this here? Okay, a resource. But the other thing that I have unlocked here, I'm just trying to get some money built up, is I have the Pillar of Holiness, so I have access to the angels and the healers. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, though, I was able to get a building, just a defense tower, so having a couple of these really helps deal with the rat population. There are a couple things that are really good for dealing with just little annoying enemies, like rats and just, you know, low-level things that come out of the dungeons, and one of them is Burning Gaze, which I don't have. I have Healing Gaze, but not Burning. And there's another perk you can unlock where when enemies attack your buildings, the building retaliates with fire damage. Between those two things, you can really keep this stuff in check. But I don't have either of those yet, so we're just kind of depending on our shooting tower. It's a good spot, though. It's between the, like, both dungeons and right up here next to a sewer. Is that just gonna shoot him repeatedly? All right, we got a little bit of cash, so we're gonna make a pillar. It's a small building too, so I don't know if I can fit it like on this ledge. I would like to. No, they built a farm plot. I was gonna live there. Grr. We have to start considering like an expansion type of thing where we have like extra forges and stuff. So we'll build this here. Can I unlock an extra slot for a Muladin? I already have it. Nice. And our... Let's see. Our inns are doing fine. Rangers Guild. Is there something I missed? Advanced recruits. They just get stronger recruits as they come out. I'd like to get one of the Beast Huntresses. They're really good against single target. But it's been given me Lightbringers. Which the classes can evolve. Like as they, I think it's when they hit 20, they just get a powered up version. And the Lightbringers are really good. But a lot of advanced classes have been pretty good so far. The library. Let's see. Can they learn new stuff here? How soon does this learn powerful fire spell once wielded by the Lich Lords of old? This one costs money. Let's see. Speed boost. Alright, here's our angel that just immediately showed up. The angels are pretty much himbos. It's kind of funny. Just and then there's healers too. I'd like to get a healer, but there's no guarantee, you know? But the healers are funny too. Nice upgrades. Can I upgrade more? No. People just kind of walking around right now. Alright, we need to go in here. Clear this out. Starting to have to put, like, good money on these to make sure people go in and do them. Actually, hold on. I can cancel this. Dungeon. I want to do another Expedition. Let's do... Pick Lucy again, since she's really strong. And that should be good enough. Finalize. And then is there one here that I can do? Hold up. Depths. There is. There's a 43. I would prefer not to. Yeah, we gotta explore this, knock some time off it, but it's hard, man. Actually hard. I'm trying to wait for a couple more perks before I go harder on building. There's one I want to get where the second copy of a building is cheaper. And I passed it once because there's something better. But that doesn't mean I don't want it. Like, the moment I get it, I'm going to build a copy of everything. Besides, like, you know, this market. The markets are too good to ignore. Actually, let's see. Alright, so when it makes some more money, it'll give us a perk thing. This isn't selling much. It's just, like, selling items. Yeah, see? Offload. It's not getting me too much money. It says it is, though, so I don't know, like, are they selling here? I don't know. Yeah, okay, this one's selling weapons and potions. Alright, let us set a defense here. I was gonna set a 12-hour defense. The defense order is a lot more useful in this than it is in the wave defense version. And I will say as well that the colony mode, this is much harder than the wave defense, so I'm enjoying it a lot. I mean, the wave defense was hard enough, you know, it took me like 4 tries to beat it once. But after beating that and then coming to this, there's a lot more pressure, I feel like. But I also feel like the gains are good too, so I don't know. Alright, this is what we wanted. Lead them into this. Hopefully the tower can do enough damage. It's only shooting one thing at a time, but nice. Yeah, we heal our units when we look at them, so we got healing gaze right now. Alright, cool. Nice. Perfect. You're here defending for another however freaking long, so let's just make this 2 hours. Get your money and leave. Let's see, we got an exploration quest here. No one's doing it. Uh-oh. Perhaps I shouldn't have ended this so soon. Okay, I'll do another one here. Make this for like... do 3 hours just in case. Attractiveness, and then we're just gonna do that. So... they finish, and then they'll move. The thing that makes it difficult is like when they finish a quest, usually they go back to town for stuff. Alright, there goes our angel. Oh, they're in a party, right? Nice. Yeah, supposedly it says that angel hunters come after the angels when they start appearing, but I don't remember seeing them yet, so I don't know if they're implemented. Nice, coming back, exploring other stuff. Cool. What's happening here? No, my farm! Kill them! You know, if defense doesn't work, just set an attack order. Or an attack quest. Usually okay. I kill this too! Thankfully, they'll go after it with, like, only a little bit of money. Alright, what's happening? What is the depths? I got a 28, 25. I have 2 Mudanas? This should be enough, right? It's 28, we'll see. Good luck, team. You don't have to have the whole party matching the enemy's level in a dungeon or whatever to kill it. Like, they can work together and do better. You know, they can take harder things. So the risky investments, I don't know if you can stack this. If you can stack this, it'd be really good. I'm sure this is really good. I'm just scared to take it because you lose all your money the next day, but just thinking about it, you know, you get enough money to buy a couple upgrades, the next day buy a couple upgrades. Like, it's pretty normal. And also it says collect double gold. So I don't know if that applies to the missions too, like the sub goals or whatever. If it did, that'd be really good. Okay, the treasure vaults would be nice, but I need this. So creatures that attack structures suffer burning. This will pretty much deal with the rats from now on. And some other enemies, honestly. What's happening here? Are they dead? No, the first one's there. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, let's go make some upgrades. I put this over here. Advanced recruities. Level 8 coming out of here. And let's build another forge. I think only one building gets the bonus from the forge. Because it has it over here. Oh crap, I'm gonna rebuild these. I'm broke! I'm broke and poor! Like, this one has it, but I think everyone can go in here and buy stuff, I think. Total income, 2,000, yeah, they make a lot of money for you. Bonus activated. See, this is me not knowing enough here. Okay, I think I see. I think the bonuses, whatever it's connected to, they get the weapons for free. Yeah, I think so. You still probably want to build like a cluster of stuff around it. Because then, you know, it'll have the weapons for like a specific group. Like, should I just build pillars all around this thing? I'm not sure. Ooh, undead. Bonus activated for crypt. Okay. Let's see the crypt. Oh, for here. I don't know what this bonus is that they share, though. Advanced recruits. Actually, it's not entirely necessary. Oh well. Alright, still guarding. What's the time of this? 5 hours? Whatever. Stay there. I don't care. It's fine. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And in.
Mother, let me here.
Explore. All my builders like finally work. We get to do stuff. Yeah, I have the castle maxed out, so I have like the maximum amount of people running around. I like to make a lot of the early things up to level 4 or size 4 parties, just because, you know, it's normally how far. Do you not see this? Go attack them! Okay, I think they got it. I think. Get in there! Alright, nice. Cool. Can I heal this? No. Alright, looking okay. This is a catacomb. Dwellers, level 12. Apparently this one person thinks they can solo it, so... Go ahead, let me solo her, person. Ooh, and a border. Okay. Okay, see, our money's just doing pretty well. I don't normally do this well, so maybe I got better between games. Get another perk when this gets a little more months. Not recruiting, but we can upgrade this. Increase the recruitment cap. I don't know who it's going to recruit, but give me a healer, please. That is what I would like. I mean, if it gives me another angel, I won't trip, but... Where's this coming from? Up top? Okay. I thought I dealt with it. Alright. Bum bum bum. Oh, they're stuck. They're just not attacking yet? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go deal with them. Teehee. Prison break. I think I got this. I think I have one copy of it. I'm not sure. Training rings are cool. Because they can learn, like, finisher abilities and all that, so they're nice to have. Maybe I should get one. I also like the idea of more perk points. Alright. We'll cut it here, though. That's the game. It's early access still, but the foundation's great. Just, it's fun, it's cute, and the more they add, the better it gets. So if you want to check it out, there's a link below for you to click on. Even if you just want to wishlist it, go through that, because it does support the channel. And let me know what you're thinking down below in the comments, and if you end up playing it, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Thank you, man, for supporting the channel, and I'll see y'all next time.